Welcome. You are now invited to join
the common clay of the New West. The common clay of the common clay of the common clay of the New West. Morons.
I don't have a song lyric to start this week.
Oh, thank God.
I do have another quiz though.
Ooh.
If you want to do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hang on. I haven't got it ready.
I'm the fucking quiz king. Smash that last one, 1-0.
1-0, yeah. It's 1-0 to Joe, by the way. That's the thing.
Wait, which one did I lose?
Last week's one.
Oh, did I?
Well, yeah, literally
well
the
done,
only
Joe.
one we've done. Which pop star was born in Indiana on August 29th, 1958?
What the fucking question is that?
Nikki Sixx.
Pop star.
Ah.
58.
58.
In what state? Louisiana.
Indiana.
Dolly Parton.
Nope, right.
Imagine if it was.
Yeah.
Oh, nowhere.
Russell Crowe plays Inspector Javert in which 2012 film?
Oh, Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Yes. Love a musical.
Yeah.
The answer to the first question was Michael Jackson, the most famous pop star of all time. So you should have just guessed.
More famous for other things, though, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing.
It's weird because people are like...
Yeah. Moonwalking into schools.
Because people are like, oh, no, we like Michael Jackson, so we're not going to do that one. That one's okay. We're still going to like him.
Yeah.
But then when it's a celebrity they don't really like, it's like, ooh, bad man.
Definitely bad man.
Definitely bad man.
Was it a 2-question quiz?
Well, yeah, it's usually the first one to get one right, and then
is it?
yeah,
Okay,
just keep
cool.
a quiz.
Okay.
Just on your toes, you know.
Yeah.
It's like improv.
Nice.
Remember we tried a bit of improv on like the first ever episode? Just us going.
Oh no!
Go listen
like,
back.
You're a man in a lift and you're a woman in a lift, and it was like, what are you going to talk about? It's like, I don't fucking know.
That's my favourite bit of TED 2 when they go to that improv class.
TED, I didn't realise anybody had a favourite bit of TED 2.
Did anyone watch TED 2?
Is it
No, I
TED
didn't.
2 where they go to the
I've never seen it.
Why?
Well, I like the only bit that made me laugh in the first one was when he's singing and he's like, why do all 90s singers sing like this? And it's like he does like a really, like, you know, like Three Doors Down sort of voice,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, yeah, that was funny. But I don't really remember it, to be honest.
I like it because a talking bear is near to a talking dog, so it's in
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's exactly what it is. Do you know what, just quickly on that subject, you seen BoJack Horseman?
No.
Cartoon on Netflix with, is it Will Arnett?
Will
does the
Arnett,
voice?
yeah. I've never watched it.
It's
but-
alright, I watched series 1, it's alright, it's a bit weak. But they have this guy's like half man, half horse, he's like a celebrity, kind of washed up celebrity, it's not that good. But the airport in the town that he lives in is called Air Bud International Airport.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you go.
Good.
Chris loves Air Bud.
Chris loves Airbud.
It's the greatest series of films ever made.
I remember, I like it when he wears the kit. That's my favourite bit.
Yeah, that's
He has
good.
like the basketball vest on. That's all I remember from it because I haven't seen him as an adult. Weird news. Weird news. Spacecraft launched 40 years ago reaches the end of our solar system.
Oh.
So it's not really funny news, this is just awesome. Voyager 2 went off on its mission 4 decades ago to take a proper look at our solar system, you know, planets like Jupiter, Mars, Uranus. Take a look at Uranus. But yeah, NASA has announced that it has reached the end of our heliosphere, which is like a bubble of space that acts as a shield protecting the planets from interstellar radiation. So it's reached the end, and it's a bubble, apparently.
Oh, okay.
And it's the only man-made thing to make it into interstellar space.
What was the first? Voyager 1.
Voyager 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that
Reached
is
the end,
cool.
like.
Yeah, that is cool. What, is it going to turn around and come back now?
I don't know.
40?
No, I think it's one of those ones that's just space glitter now.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was an end to space.
No, the end of our solar system.
Heliosphere. You weren't
Yeah,
listening.
we're at the end of the universe.
So,
Well, yeah.
completed it.
Like, oh, there's a wall.
Yeah.
There's a wall at the end. So,
I don't like it.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Stop it, NASA.
Yeah, I
Chris
don't like
doesn't like it.
space.
Pluto.
Is that NASA invest $100 billion in inspecting Uranus?
All right, woman accused 9-year-old boy of a sexual assault.
Oh, I've seen this. What a bitch.
Teresa Klein called 911 on a black child she accused of sexually assaulting her in a shop. She was a white lady, obviously, because that's what white people do, and there's loads of it. Phoning the police on black people
It's a thing.
for doing
Yeah.
things like having a barbecue,
I
One of them is
saw
swimming in a
that,
swimming
yeah.
pool.
swimming in a swimming
Community
pool.
swimming pool. Yeah, no. It's like, oh, God.
Selling lemonade was one of them, wasn't it? That was
Oh,
one, yeah.
what, without a permit?
Yeah. Anyway, she called the police and made a massive scene. And you've watched the video. The mother of the child's trying to explain what happened, and the video of her on her phone, and the little boy's like crying and apologising, just 'cause he's like, I just want this to be over. And then you watch the video, and the boy like turns to brush past her, and you just see his backpack touches her, and that's it. She just goes berserk. But honestly, he's just like a very small child.
Yeah,
it's
it's
crazy.
yeah.
Was he on his own, or did he have his
His
parents
mum was
there?
with her, and then his mum kind of like confronts the lady. It's just like, look, well, not confronts, but it's like very much like, no,
Yeah.
my son did not sexually assault you.
Yeah, he's a
not.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she proper loses her shit in like proper white person American
She's
fashion.
mental.
Yeah. But she has come out and apologised to the boy,
Right.
but she still says she was sexually assaulted, but does not intentionally.
I was sexually assaulted by a backpack.
By a backpack. Yeah. Yeah, have we got any more weird news, guys?
I've got a little one.
A little one. Is it on the field, out in the field weird news?
Oh,
or
this
is
is it's national.
National.
So this is national news. Campaign to change the name of Fire Ants to Spicy Boys gathers pace.
Spicy boys. I love that. One of the things, boys.
Yeah, same.
Chips, like salty boys.
Salty Boys. The thing is, I'm a little bit annoyed because I often refer to the sort of local community of people who smoke spice in Cardiff, this sort of really horrible street drug.
Yeah.
I like to call them Spicy Boys. So I'm a little bit annoyed that they're stealing my thunder and calling Fire Ant Spicy Boys, but the more use the term gets, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fire ants are just red ants, aren't they?
Well, it says here, it kind of covers a bunch of different types of ants.
Yeah. You don't see them. Remember, red ants were quite a thing when I was little, but you don't really see them now.
Oh, yeah.
Like white dog shit.
Maybe you just spent less time fiddling in the dirt
Yeah.
as a grown man than you did as a child.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe you've lost your boyhood sort of curiosity as to all things natural. But yeah, the sort of article states that, it's been a big week for petitions, second referendum on the UK's membership of the EU,
Yeah.
That's got a lot of things, a lot of signatures, a lot of people campaigning for sort of increased sort of numbers of genders and things, this kind of gender labelling. But there's, been a bit of weight behind petition for people to call Fire Ant Spicy Boys, and also to get Beyblade as an Olympic sport. So, to be honest, the funniest thing I find about this is that people still believe that petitions have any political weight. It's like, sign a petition, make a change. They're not doing anything.
It just means that they can talk about it, doesn't it? Like after sitting about, they
It's
have to
100,000.
mention it in thing, and then they just go, yeah.
just means they got your email address.
Yeah.
It's like, well done.
Yeah.
You're now on a mailing list. A great change. You've changed the world.
Spicy boys.
Spicy Boys.
Oh, nice.
So that was pretty weird.
Cool. Old man posts letters in dog poo bin.
I've seen it. When I first seen this, I fucking pissed myself.
It's quite an old
It's
one,
so
but
sad.
I thought it was worth bringing back. Alf, a 91-year-old man, has been posting his letters and other posts into a red dog poo bin for 2 years.
It was a letterbox.
He posted birthday cards, checks, and charity donations in the bin close to his home.
Of course you did. Oh yeah, loads of charity donations.
Yeah, it was mainly donations to charities and cash.
Yeah.
But the most frustrating thing for Alf is that the actual post box is 10 metres away. So he was really close as well. They're the same around by me. They are red, but they're very low and clearly dog shit.
And there's
bins.
pictures of dogs on them, yeah. And they're full of dog shit.
Poor Alf.
I know, I was laughing so hard when I
Yeah.
seen that, and then I was like, oh, that's tragic. It's like, Grandpa hasn't sent me a birthday card for about 2 years. It's like, oh, don't worry, he's knocking on a bit now.
Yeah. 91 though.
Yeah, he's doing
Good for a
well.
man, yeah.
He's getting down there.
Yeah. Any weird news, Chris? Chris? No. We'll move on to pop culture then.
Well, I got a little bit of weird news.
Go on.
The weirdest news I've had for a while. I got a match on Tinder.
Oh, nice.
And she looks like a normal human being.
Oh, lovely.
So there you go.
There you
Good
go.
for you, bud.
Thanks.
Bring her on.
Cheers. Yeah,
Phone
I'll
in.
invite her on. Yeah, phone in now. Hello.
Cool. Pop culture.
You love it. We should do a whole episode with just tons of reverb and echo. The last episode.
Yeah, the listens really dropped off and
Yeah.
it sort of echoes on every other word.
The experimental episode.
Yeah. Have you got any pop culture?
I've got a little bit. Yeah,
Go
I've got a
on,
little
go
bit.
on.
I watched, The Disaster Artist film by
Oh,
James
yeah.
Franco
Yeah.
with his brother Dave Franco. So I watched The Room,
Okay,
which
yeah.
is the film that it's based on.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
It's so
I've never
good,
watched
isn't
it all. I've seen every bit, but never in one go.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like someone tried to make a bad film
Yeah.
and nailed it. But you couldn't make that bad a film if you tried.
No.
It's that's why it's unique. It's so misguided and empty of any kind of content. And what was amazing, we were watching it, and I was just like my jaw was on the floor. But it was so clearly written by one person, and someone who English isn't their first language. So you've got like this sort of young guy talking to maybe an old lady, and those two types of people don't talk the same. But in this film, they do talk the same. And there's no direction, there's no emotion, and there's bits that come up like the story's mainly about him and his girlfriend cheating on him, and then with his friend, and then losing his friend. And then, like, the girlfriend's mum turns up. She's the older lady. And she's talking. And then she goes, yeah, I've had a really bad day. Work was difficult. This, that, and the other. Oh, and I've got cancer. and then the cancer is never talked about again. And I'm like, sorry, that's a really big thing. But the film's all about him and his girlfriend cheating on him. It's like, well, this woman's dying. Like...
It's really hard to follow, isn't it?
It's mental.
It's really hard to follow.
What's amazing is they do intro scene. Oh, man comes home from work. He's had a stressful day. Oh, he's bought his wife a prezi. Sex scene straight away. and then the sex scene wraps up, and then they have like a drink. Sex scene again. And you're like, hang on, what the fuck's going on here? And then like this other guy turns up. Sex scene again. And you're like, fucking hell. I'm like 25 minutes into the show. I don't even know these characters' names, but I know they like to fuck. But so I watched The Room, and then I watched The Disaster Artist, which, for those that may not know, Dave Franco made a film about this guy who made this really mad film called The Room. And he nails acting as this guy, Tommy Wiseau. It's fucking weird. The Disaster Artist is very good. It's maybe not that great, but
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But it's just pissing myself. And like some of the things that I said watching The Room, like some of these sex scenes, I'm like, that's not how you have sex with a woman. He's like almost like up on her chest, right? Like kind of like meant to be having sex with her. And I'm like, that's not where it goes. Or like
maybe you've been doing it wrong.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, shit. I mean, this guy's obviously he's making films and he's a millionaire, so maybe he knows more than I do.
Could be.
But yeah, also in the original film, The Room, one of the characters tells a story about how he knew this girl that got domestically abused by her boyfriend or beaten up and put in hospital or something. And Tommy's character, the main character, just laughs. And I was like, you don't laugh at something like that. If someone tells you a story about someone getting beaten up in a hospital, it's not funny. And so then in The Disaster Artist, Seth Rogen's character is in the...
Yeah, he's like the director.
Or like the script supervisor.
Yeah.
And he's like, he stops the film during the sex scene. He goes, that's not how you have sex with someone. Why is he doing that up there? And he just says all the same things. The same with like, you don't laugh at a story like that. But he's so bad at acting and doesn't understand film. He's just laughing anyway. But so it was quite nice to watch the original and then make all these comments. And then Seth Rogen's character just said exactly what I said all the time. But if you're going to watch The Disaster Artist, watch The Room first. Yeah. Definitely, because it makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it does.
Did you see the bit at the end where they run the two scenes next to each other? So the remade version with James Franco in it and the original, and they've got it spot on, haven't they?
I love it when it's like, why does this have to be a set? It's like that makes class. It's like the alleyway.
Yeah. So they're filming a scene in an alleyway in this studio. And Seth Rogen's character goes, "This alleyway looks like the alleyway outside in our studio bit outside." He goes, "Yeah, that's what I based it on." And he goes, well, "Why don't we just fucking film it outside then?" We spent 2 days building this fucking set. But yeah, I'm a little bit obsessed with this Tommy Wiseau guy now. I'm like, so the story behind him, nobody knows. He claims that he's from New Orleans, but he's got this Eastern European accent, and he's just adamant that he's American, and everyone's like, "You're not, come on," and he just will not talk about it. And he's also got these millions and millions of pounds to do whatever he wants with. Won't tell anyone where he made his money. And he just wears sunglasses. He wears 2 belts in the film, and it's just like one of the woman goes, "Oh, do you want to take one of them belts off?" He goes, "No, I like my 2 belts." And it's just like, you're fucking mad. But I like him. I think I'd be friends with him. Yeah. That's pretty much it for my pop culture.
Nice. I've been reading a book with my ears.
Fuck off. Oh, right. That makes more sense.
An audiobook. Limmy, the Scottish comedian, he's got a book. It's going to be probably about a year or 2 old now. And I bought it when it first came out and never listened to it. But it's narrated by him, which always makes it better. And it's just loads of short stories. So I'd recommend it if you just want
fictional?
All fictional, just kind of like little short stories. And I'd recommend it. It's really good. It's one about a clown, which is my favourite one, where this guy decides he's going to become a clown and learns how to do magic and stuff, and then does his first gig at a kid's birthday party, and it goes really well, and then he's just like, "Alright, I'm going to make this kid disappear," and he makes it disappear, and then the kid's just gone. And the parents are just like, "Where is he?" And he's just like, "I don't understand what you mean. I said he was going to make him disappear."
Yeah, that's
the disappeared. So that's my favourite one.
I love that Limmy guy. He's so dark.
Yeah, it's brilliant. He's so funny. Hey, pop culture, Chris?
Yeah, I made a conscious effort to watch something.
Oh, nice. What'd you watch?
I went to watch Venom.
Oh, nice. I'm going to watch it this week.
Oh,
New film with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, actually, we're with a friend of the podcast, Manuel.
Are you coming into town?
Yeah, probably on Thursday. Yeah,
let me know.
Yeah.
Cool. Everyone's invited.
Oh, nice.
It's really, really good. I thought it was going to be really dark. It was actually really funny.
Yeah, it's I heard that it's like a superhero film from 2002 that got stuck in a time warp and ended up coming out today.
Okay.
So it's just old school superhero film.
But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good.
I would recommend it.
There's a good promotional video with Tom Hardy sat in a room, and they just bring loads of different dogs to him with different questions on them, and then he has to answer questions.
Amazing. I wish I'd watched that instead of the film.
He's got dogs anyway.
He's a
That's
dog
his
guy,
thing.
yeah.
I always see things on Instagram of girls going, "Oh, not only is Tom Hardy sexy and sort of successful, he loves dogs."
Yeah.
It's like everyone loves dogs.
Loads of people love dogs.
Yeah, come on, chill out. Love me. I love dogs.
Dogs are much better than people. Much better.
A dog's working on a cure for cancer.
I've never hated a dog, but I've hated many people.
True.
You never meet a bad dog, do you? Bad people though.
True.
It's true.
I got mauled by a dog once, but I don't hold any grudge against the dog.
Yeah, you don't know what happened in the dog's life, see?
Well, it was a security dog.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Were you somewhere you shouldn't have been?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he was just doing his job.
He was just doing his job, and that's why I didn't resent the dog. I resented the man. I did nothing wrong. The dog didn't. It was the other guy.
Yeah.
Bad person. Good dog, bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I not told you that story?
No.
I'll tell you off air. That's in Prague as well.
Okay.
It was really fucking scary.
Cool, yeah, let's move on to emails then, is there?
Yeah.
Correspondence, I should call them. I didn't check Instagram, see if we had any messages. I won't do that live. Sit here for a minute while I... Okay, the first question is from, you might know him as the theme tune creator for us. Our theme tune was made by Rob, Theme Tune Milligan. He's also Joe's housemate. He's emailed in. He says, "Hey guys, I know you're all big into the economy."
Yeah.
Which we are.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the Canadian weed shortage? Could this snowball across markets, causing another global financial crisis like that of 2008? All the best, Rob the landlord.
Oh, good question. I know this has extra weight for Rob, and maybe I think maybe do you know Carville? So Carville, who emailed us about the Scientology and the beer brewing.
Who also has a podcast called Chump Change.
That's the
you should
one.
listen to it if you want to get into
cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
there you go.
Very interesting.
I think a few of them have invested in like stocks and shares and stuff of Canadian weed manufacturers. I'm not sure who, but I think a couple of them have. I think Rob has, who just emailed us that. So, to be honest, I didn't even know there was a weed shortage, but just fucking grow some more. It grows out of the ground. Like, just bang it a couple of months later, you have a whole crop. It's not difficult. I do it all the time. No, I don't.
Thanks, Rob. That's the answer. Grow some more.
Fucking grow it. Like.
Grow a fucking pear.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, the next one is from Marty. He says, "Hello, Common Clay. I was listening on the bus the other day when I realised listening to you guys yammer on about nothing, I like the word yammer, is one of the highlights of my week."
I love that.
He says, "Make of that as you will."
Yeah, love it.
So, yeah. He says, if you enjoyed Serial and S-Town, might I suggest listening to Dead Man Talking?
Okay.
He says, the less I say about it, the better, but let me know what you think. Keep up the good work. Marty, P.S. Cloverfield is fucking dreadful.
Yes, Marty. Yes.
So,
if it's actually about a dead man talking, then I'm not going to listen to it because that sounds terrifying.
I think I looked into it. It's about a murderer.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's about. Maybe it's about the murderer. No, I don't know. But yeah, Joe.
Yeah, let's guess about what it's about and then listen to it. See how right we were.
Okay, I've just.
Guess, Joe.
What?
We're gonna guess what it's about.
We're gonna guess.
Assume, yeah.
An actual dead man talking.
Chris thinks it's an actual dead man talking. I reckon it's it's the podcast by the killer.
Oh,
So he's
that's
like,
a
yeah, I
twist.
murdered this guy. Yeah.
oh, that's a good idea. Right, if you are thinking of being a serial killer,
Yeah.
like document it.
Document it. Yeah.
You don't get that because all the famous serial killers are like from years and years ago, tens of
Yeah.
years ago, where we didn't have social media. Go on Facebook, get a Facebook page. Loads of people like it. Watch you doing murders.
Step
plan out
into
the next
dangerous
murder.
territory.
Romanticize it. Like make it really like.
Oh.
I'm not
arty
saying
and
I'm not encouraging people to do murders. I'm just going to say if you're going to do them anyway.
Yeah.
Sure.
Document it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, cool. Thanks for that, Marty.
Yeah, cheers, Marty. I've just subscribed and I'm going to listen.
Cool. So Joe will let us know next week.
Remember when that guy did a live murder on Facebook?
No.
Yeah, do you
did
remember
he?
he shot that?
Oh, the shooting. Yeah. He shot like an old man, didn't he?
No, he shot a news reporter, didn't he?
Oh, the
shit,
girl.
yeah.
I do remember that.
That was horrible.
Yeah, actually, I've changed my mind. That was horrible. I don't want to like.
Yeah.
That was why when it was
Yeah.
coming up, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't do murders. Don't do murders.
Okay. All right. Our last email is from Giselle. Maybe our last one. I don't know. We've got more. Okay. I might not read them all out because this one's quite long. He says, "Hey, after hearing the Daniel Craig email last week, I thought I'd reach out and offer my good encounter with a famous actor." He says, "I met Viggo Mortensen quite a handful of times as he used to come to the restaurant I managed at the time. He's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings and the guy from The Road."
Okay.
Has he been in any films with dogs?
There's dogs in Lord of the Rings, isn't there? Like dangerous dogs.
Dunno.
I know.
Dunno.
Orcs, I'm thinking of.
Never
Orcs
heard of him, but I'm sure he'll make it one day.
But they ride
He'll
around
make
on
it big
dogs,
one
big
day.
wolves.
They do, yeah. He says he was one of the nicest, most down-to-earth celebrities we had. He would, after we offered, join us for dinner once the restaurant had closed, and would bring us small gifts for everyone, as well as telling us stories from working in his field. My favourite story is when they were filming Lord of the Rings, there was a moment where Aragorn and Legolas find a camp after tracking orcs who have taken hobbits hostage, and it seems like they have murdered them. Viggo says that Aragorn kicks a helmet on the floor, but when he did, he actually broke his foot.
Oh.
So the scream that was caught on film was not the frustration it seemed to be, but actually him screaming in pain.
There you go.
Yeah.
Heard
He
it here
said-
first.
Yeah. So he said, I hope this is to your liking, Giselle.
Ah,
That's
that's a
pretty
good little peek behind the
Yeah,
curtain.
yeah. So more celebrity encounters, I think. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I do like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's interesting. I like Viggo Mortensen. I like Aragorn.
I don't know which one he is.
The cool one, the best one. Just the bloke one.
Yeah.
I don't like him in the
Frodo.
third one, though.
Frodo, is it? Is he Frodo?
No, he was Aragorn. He had a
Yeah.
big sword.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know, I've never seen it.
Yeah. I have, but years ago. I just know him from on Always Sunny. Mac dresses up at him, but he gets it wrong, and then everyone has a go at him, and then he punches a woman.
Our last email is from Joe.
Oh,
Joseph.
not me.
Not you.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, it might be you. No.
okay.
He says, he doesn't even say hello, he just says, I have some music-based questions for your next question episode. That's why I wasn't sure. Should we leave it?
Up to you.
Up to you.
It's not fair on everyone else. I got a music degree. I know them all. I know all the songs. I know all the bands.
Well, it's not really about that. It's,
I love your confidence, but
yeah. It's quite a simple question. It says, what song is stuck in your head?
What's the one that starts with Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks?
Oh, Eminem.
Yeah, that one all the time, but just that bit.
Oh, okay. Just when he does that intro at the start.
Yeah, before the song actually starts.
No way.
You know that meme they were doing for a while, the Little Johnny eating sugar.
Yeah.
Do you remember I sent you that link to that one, and that guy did the song?
Yeah.
Little Johnny do. I think because a lot of people in my work were saying, "Oh, I've got that Baby Shark song stuck in my head."
Yeah.
I never heard that Baby Shark song because
You don't have a kid.
don't give a shit. Yeah. But I think the tune was the same one as that meme that I sent you. I think the Little Johnny song that I sent you, I think it's the same tune as that. So that song was actually stuck in my head. And then people in work were going, I got the Baby Shark song. And I was like, I don't know what that is. Turns out it's the same song. So I did have it stuck in my head.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, maybe we could play out with that.
I can't remember what song. I thought... I sometimes I get phrases stuck in my head. Like, I'll just repeat a phrase over and over again rather than a song.
Weird.
Sometimes it's songs.
Okay.
Can't think of any examples. One time when I was little, I had Murder on the Dance Floor. Do you remember that shit pop song?
Oh, yeah.
That was stuck in my head all night one night when I was little.
Oh, that's
I
good.
couldn't get to sleep. It was a nightmare.
Bit of a head fuck.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear the... there was a song called Send Bobs. It was a sort of a viral video song. It wasn't like a... Basically, this guy, like a bedroom kind of production guy, but he like a funny guy, made a song about, people send girls messages online, creeps online, but like these were mainly focused around, there's a current meme format of particularly people from a certain part of the world, I think maybe India are not very good at spelling English, so they often mistype boobs as bobs and all that. So this guy sort of compiled a load of these and they made a song out of it. A guy called, I think it was Hovey Benjamin, and I used to play it all the time. It's a fucking tune. Like, honestly, like the production and stuff is really good, and the video is really funny because he uses all these misspellings and stuff. Obviously, that was stuck in my head for a bit, so I used to jam that all the time.
I love it when how much effort people put into just throwaway content. Just content that'll be watched once by maybe a few people, and they put so much effort into it.
Or like us doing this.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Then the second question is from Joseph. What is your least favourite popular song?
I don't. My least favourite popular song.
I think it's quite similar to the film one we had, wasn't it? Where it was a bit like, what's your unpopular opinion sort of thing of film?
No, I don't really listen to a lot of pop music.
I don't think he means. Yeah, true. Well, like I think he means what's a really good, what's a really famous song that you think's overrated. I guess that's the way I change your.
Okay,
I've changed his question.
Thanks for the question. Thanks for the question. We're going to change it. Well, based on my answers to the last one, which were what song gets stuck in your head, and I'm like, these meme songs. I don't know if I'm in a good place to answer this one.
No, fair enough, Chris. You're a music man.
I don't know. I like all music.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I don't. Blazing Squad.
What, 21 seconds? Oh, no, that was So Solid Crew.
I can't remember what Blazing Squad.
Exposed myself.
Crossroads.
What, by Britney Spears, the film?
No, that's a good film.
I remember that.
More obscure reference.
My least favourite popular song is the film.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I can't think of any popular songs.
Murder on the Dance Floor.
I don't like that one.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I've got that stuck in my head now.
Yeah, it's horrible. It'll be stuck in my head for days. I don't know.
No, pass.
Yeah, pass.
Sorry, good question though. Thanks for thanks for taking the time to email in.
You know what is a good song? Enrique Iglesias' Hero.
No, it's
That's
not.
a good pop song.
Yeah,
it is.
he's lush though, isn't he?
He is lush. That is the last email, actually.
Oh, thanks for emailing in,
Thank
guys.
you for emailing commonclavetheus@gmail.com. All our emails will get read out.
In our defence, we say we'll read them out. We don't necessarily will answer them. With any sort of real content.
Yeah.
Give us an idea of a question and we'll make up our own.
Yeah, especially if there's shit like that. Don't ask specific questions, I don't want to have to answer it. Give us an idea. For your stories, Matt. I do mean, like, ask us a question, but give an example.
True.
Give us something to work on. Sorry. Email in again, please. I think that's it.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
But you better not kill the groove. Hey, it's murder on the dance floor.
The common play, the common play, the common play, the roulette. Morons.
I don't like the short ones, I prefer the long ones.